one of the main challenges, I think, is this false narrative that investing is for men. My industry is for men, right? So there's this false narrative. Oh, it's very tough, it's very intense, it's very competitive, right? And in fact, the reality, I'm not saying it's not tough or intense or competitive, but many other fields are tough, intense, and competitive, right? And the reality couldn't be further from the truth that women are not made out for fund management or not made out for private equity. In fact, the reality is that women make terrific investors, fund managers, and allocators of capital. In fact, one of my investors, IFC, has come up with a very interesting gender smart investing report that says, and they pull the data globally, and they say gender balanced funds realized excess net IRR of 1.7% greater than an all-male team. So this is hardcore data from one of the most astute investors globally, right? I'm going to talk about a couple of reasons why I think women make terrific investors, right? And I'm going to generalize here, so apologies to the men in the room, but in general, men tend to be overconfident when it comes to investing. They think they know more than they do. So that leads them to trade too much. They take a lot of risk. They may invest in companies they don't fully understand, okay? Women, a lot of us in the room will say we don't know as much. They're not as confident, and they think this is a bad thing for investing. But this is actually a wonderful thing. This is actually a wonderful thing. What is investing about? What is fund management about? It is about seeing all the various risks in a potential investment and being able to price it, right? Women do a lot more research. We rely less on our gut feeling. For all decisions, we ask our friends, hey, I think this, do you agree? That's just how we are. And that's a wonderful thing for my industry, right? So guess what? I'm not just saying this. Studies have shown women trade less. We are less apt to try to time the market. We have much less ego involved in our investments. And that's just amazing, right? We listen. What is my industry? What is my job about? What is creating alpha about? It's about listening. Women tend to see things in a holistic perspective. Men tend to suffer from confirmation bias. I believe this is right. All the data that I see is going to support that belief. Whereas women come in, when you're coming into a situation with less ego, you say, I think this is right, but I'm going to look at the data very objectively and see if it's actually confirming what I believe, or is the data telling me something new?